Hi, so today we are going to discuss about Philippine pop culture, the audiovisual media here in the Philippines. So we will be talking about the most common concept about Philippine movies and television series here. And I want to talk first about the undying love theme here in the Philippines. So this concept of love team, of actually pairing two people to make an on-screen love team, has been introduced way back. So ever since the television is still black and white, uh, there are already love teams back then, and fans or people are actually so invested and committed to these love teams that they will really go and see each movies that these love teams will be on, and other fans will actually tend to be mad or angry if one of these love teams will have a different um, relationship or a different love interest privately. So these fans actually would like this on-screen love team to be together in real life. That's that makes them actually happy, and they feel good about it. So one of the many examples from way back are the love team of Nora Honor and Tirsa Cruz III, Gabby Concepcion and Sharon Cuneta, Rico Yan and Clunin Barreto. And then we have our modern love teams right now, like Catherine Bernardo and Daniel Padilla, uh, Liza Soberano and Enrique Hiu, and many more. So this, I believe this concept of love team will never fade in the Philippine movie industry. It will never go away, and it will just continue. And producers or TV networks will just develop new love themes as older love themes expires. The second concept that I want to talk about is the era of Mexicanovela. So way back, like in 2000 or uh, mid 90s, the Filipino dub Mexicanovela actually is a craze here in the Philippines. So we remember the likes of Marimar, Rosalinda, Maria del Barrio, Paloma, and people were just actually so um, they actually like this Mexican novella. Just maybe the actors and actresses are actually mestizos and mestizas, so that's probably why most people love them. That's actually way back then. That's like the standard of beauty. If you're a mestizo or mestiza, you're definitely beautiful or handsome. And TV networks here in the Philippines actually adopted some of these and made a remake of these Mexican novellas like Marimar, where Marian Rivera and Ding Dong Dantes starred. Rosalinda, I believe that was Carla Abellana and Tom Rodriguez, and there are other Mexican novella that Philippine TV networks adopted to. And the third concept or craze that I want to discuss is the Korean wave or the K drama, and that's the modern. That's what we live in right now. That's the modern craze that we are living right now. And if you will be looking at different um, television networks here in the Philippines, they already aired probably more than 100 Korean novella, and that was just starting from, I believe, 2000, the mid 2000, since I remember back then that was actually it was actually not the craze back then. I remember the first Korean novella that was aired was like Jewel in the Palace that was aired in GMA Network, and it was the story was actually good, and that Jewel in the Palace was actually a success. And from there, airing of Korean novella never stopped. And if you will be looking, that craze is not only happening here in the Philippines, but it's actually happening worldwide. If you will be looking at the international scene, but we are not going to discuss that right now. So, what I'm talking about is that the Filipino television and movie concept here in the Philippines are evolving. And right now, we are currently enjoying the good storyline of Korean dramas and the good acting of the actors and actresses. But who knows? We never know if until when these Korean novellas will be leading the charge, and when will the time that other countries will top Korean novella? So I think that's for the future to hold. So I believe I was able to discuss different concepts of audiovisual media here in the Philippines, and there are actually a lot more examples. There are actually more examples that you could look into, and these are just the ones that I discussed, since I believe these are the the ones that are most famous here in the Philippine settings. And so that will be all. And thank you so much.